So the Chicago Bulls traded Jimmy Butler for Zach LaVine and Chris Dunn and a seventh round pick. That is the horrible, horrible trade. Bulls have failed in the draft. They were graded an F in the draft. The Bulls are so stupid for trading Jimmy Butler. I mean, this man was the face of the Bulls once they traded Derrick Rose. I don't know why they traded Derrick Rose, but they probably traded him because they were afraid that he might get injured. All right, I could see that, but he was my favorite player. But once he got traded, I had to move on. Jimmy Butler was my second favorite on the Bulls, and he was leading the Bulls to a great season. And then we picked up Dwayne Wade last season, and then we picked up Rondo. So we were a decent team. And then we're moving on to the season. The Bulls traded Doug McDermott and Taj Gibson. I don't know why they traded them. That's when the Bulls started a downfall. This is where the fans spoke and said the organization sucks. Gar Forman and John Paxson are terrible, terrible people for the Bulls. They're both have the worst front office in the organization ever. Coming from a diehard Bulls fan. The Bulls got Zach LaVine and Chris Dunn. Really, they traded to the Wolves. Now my favorite team is Timberwolves. Man, I don't even know how Zach LaVine is gonna do on the Bulls. I mean, he's coming off of an ACL injury, and who knows if he's going to play the first game for the Bulls. And Chris Dunn, that man is coming off of a terrible year. And then the Bulls picked up some rookie. I don't even know his name. I forgot his name. They picked him up in the round 7. And then I heard that the Bulls didn't even take the 16th pick, and they traded that away to the Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves got three players. So they got Jimmy Butler and no. The Timberwolves got Jimmy Butler, and they got a pick. So the Bulls got Lauri Markkanen. I think that he's from Finland. But seriously, the Bulls are gonna suck this year. I mean, I don't know what's gonna go on with them, but hopefully, reports are saying that Dwayne Wade is most likely to stay on the Bulls. But I don't know about Rondo. But speaking of the Bulls, let's talk on the Bulls for a sec. Jimmy Butler was the face of this team. As you can see in this game, Jimmy Butler is doing everything. He's doing everything, man. Like, seriously, he's a great defensive player, and he formed to be a two-way star. Like, he's great on defense and great on offense. Like, really, the Bulls, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're thinking, really. Once they traded Derrick Rose, I was devastated, man. Chicago's star, born and raised Chicago. And then we had Jimmy Butler come. And Jimmy Butler rose to fame when he dunked on Chris Bosh in the 2012, I believe, playoffs against the Miami Heat, when he got the alley-oop and dunked right in Chris Bosh's face. That's when Jimmy Butler rose to fame, man. And then last season, when they had Derrick Rose, when people are beefing about how if Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler are having like beefs, whether on which team is this, and Jimmy Butler was like, it's not my team, it's Derrick Rose's team. And then once this season shifted, Dwayne Wade's like, this is Jimmy Butler's team. And then once Jimmy Butler got traded, he had some words for the front office. He said that when he goes to Timberwolves, he will never say that this is my team or like, I'm gonna be the face, because he found out the hard way that it doesn't matter that if you're the face of this team or not, that you will get traded no matter what. And then the Bulls office, they said that we told our players when they got drafted that there's an option that you will be traded. But seriously, Jimmy Butler is in his prime. He is in his prime. Bulls are gonna regret it when he wins the championship with the Timberwolves, because he's reunited with Tom Thibodeau, honestly the greatest coach that the Bulls had since Phil Jackson. In my opinion, you guys would beg to differ in the comments, but seriously, the Bulls traded Tom Thibodeau for Fred Hoiberg, a dude from college from Iowa State, and then you see that beautiful dunk by Jimmy Butler. Oh, look at that, on Andrew Wiggins, which is his teammate. But seriously, why would you get Fred Hoiberg? But anyways, Fred Hoiberg, he's chill, all right, we know that, and they didn't even make the playoffs last year with Fred Hoiberg, and they had Derrick Rose with him, but Tom Thibodeau was letting his players play too many minutes, so I think that's why the Bulls parted ways with him. But seriously, now Jimmy Butler is going to Timberwolves with Tom Thibodeau, his familiar faces. He said he likes his play style, and we'll see how it goes. But also reports are showing that Derrick Rose is showing interest in Timberwolves. But hey, if Derrick Rose goes to Timberwolves, screw the Bulls. I'll watch them. They'll still be one of my favorite teams. But Timberwolves will be my my favorite team. Bulls are my second. But seriously, this is the worst trade ever in probably NBA history. The Bulls are, I don't know, man. I'm lost for words. The Bulls suck. Honestly, man, once they traded Todd Gibson and Doug McDermott, I was devastated too. I was like, really, why is this happening? They traded him to the Thunder for I don't even know who, honestly, man. Like the Bulls, they're terrible, man, terrible. See, now we got Chris Dunn. Oh yeah, we got Chris Dunn and Zach LaVine. I don't know if I said that again, but Zach LaVine, all right, he's decent, but we don't know how he's gonna play. He's come off an ACL injury. You can see how Derrick Rose was, but hey, that's Derrick Rose, man. But Zach LaVine, all right, he's somewhat decent, but nowhere near Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is probably he's probably top 10 in the NBA right now, in my opinion, top 10 best players. But seriously, man, Jimmy Butler got traded, man. This is terrible, man. Coming from a diehard Bulls fan, I went to what? I think 6 games consecutive. Oh man, dude, 6 game Bulls, and I seen Jimmy Butler play. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know what to say, man. Bulls, you guys suck. And if you're watching this, I hope you guys fire Gar Forman and John Paxson because we need new front office management. We ain't gonna win no championship. Never, man. I don't know. I think the Bulls aren't trying to trade. The Bulls aren't trying to have another superstar being better than Michael Jordan. But y'all, Bulls, I'm sorry to say this, but y'all gonna suck this year, and you just lost a fan.